Hey guys, it's Laurelei Lee, and I know this video is late. Life's been a little crazy for me lately. So didn't get to react to this till like a week after it came out, which I don't usually like doing because it's RWBY and spoilers are everywhere. And I think I did get spoiled on something for this episode. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I did. So, sorry. My bad. But yeah, so we are on episode 5. We're getting close to that point in every season of RWBY where it takes a turn. Probably not this episode, but probably one of the upcoming episodes. Last week I really loved seeing everyone get to meet and interact with Jacques. Everyone got their hunter or huntress license, which was unexpected, but hopefully good. And Crow and RWBY had a talk about RWBY's mom, and that was a very beautiful moment. So this volume's been really, really good so far. Little uncertain of where they're taking some things, but you know, we're only in the first few episodes. Won't know completely for a while. So without further ado, I'm just going to press play. Fine. Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep pushing for security. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from tragedy. You're holding up with some romantic love. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of shine. Oh, but what dream can set you free? You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece. If you just believe, then all you see is all you need. Right now your hopes are shattered. All in the same laughter. But in time you'll find through love your heart just shines. When you don't know where to turn to, and you're sure all hope is gone. When the day you waited for will come, and dark will yield to dawn. Trust I think we're going to be meeting her in this episode. I think she's a thumbnail. I'm so nervous for that rematch. I hope it doesn't go badly this time. I mean, not that it went great last time, but you know, wasn't lethal. Weird noise outside.
Salutations! Good morning, Team RWBY.
Oh, Penny, what time is it even?
Time to be huntresses, of course.
All the dorms. RWBY already dressed. Oh,
Eyes up, Huntsman.
love him.
Time to get used to the new normal in Atlas. Your top priority is Amity Tower. That means protecting supply runs from Grimm and bandits. And protecting the site itself.
Ooh. It was like an
Diverting all
icy.
construction resources to Amity Tower means there are going to be gaps in Mantel's defenses against Grimm.
Aww.
They'll need help on the perimeter.
I love those two so much. I hope Bren's
Have you
alright.
two ever thought about branching out a little? You always pair up, but I don't know if your styles.
Don't question the bees.
Really, really good stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Single file.
Yep.
But there's still plenty to do.
So cute!
Yeah. Oh, another
Oh,
I think you'll find everyone appreciates having a huntsman around.
that is so cute.
You're of course free to enjoy your time off as you see fit. Whatever helps you take the edge off.
You might not hear Oz anymore, Oscar.
You
but
can
that
kind of
doesn't
see
mean
like
you
the
can't
little
try to
hint
jog
of
your
pride
boots.
in Winter's face
What
there.
did you have in mind?
Oh, they're
But
sparring.
around you can be an invaluable resource if you're willing to pay attention.
That's... I freaking did it again! Second week in a row I didn't turn my alarm off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, continuing on.
Have you ever thought about extending your aura?
But make no mistake, school's over. You get to choose what type of huntsman or huntress you are.
Oh!
Again.
People don't usually get the drop on Ren like that. Aww.
So, what's it gonna be?
I'm loving the jazzy score too. Yeah! That's... Oh my gosh, I love her new hair! That's what I got spoiled on, that we were seeing Neon again.
Wow, your boyfriend's actually holding his own.
Oh, is that the full team?
Around you.
Ooh! Nice. Use it height to advantage.
Wow, that was amazing! You guys have really improved since the Vital Tournament. And that cute farm boy had a few surprises for us, too.
Neon versus Nora is not something
You really had us
I
on
knew
our
I
toes.
wanted to see,
Thought
but
they had us there for a second. Whew.
Oh, come on. It was,
That was
way
great.
more than a second.
You guys busy? Want to grab some lunch?
did he just empty his spit valve?
Eat a sandwich
Oh,
the size of cobalt.
bad kids. Cobalt.
We'd love to, but
Duty calls. Maybe some other time?
No worries. The next time you're free, just let us know.
Dude, I'm gonna be seeing a lot of that Flint cosplay at RTX this year.
There's still time for sandwiches, right? Not that I'm bored, but why can't we just use an airship to take these supplies to Amity? The components for Amity Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself, and the Grim that will come after. It just makes for long, very long supply runs. At least the tundra is scenic.
For a little while.
Totally.
Then it get monotonous.
Ruby, I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you in a professional capacity. As friends. Me too, Penny. Relationships are so interesting and varied. Speaking of friends, have you been able to make any new ones? Since, now that I'm the official protector of Mantle, I don't really have a team anymore. General Ironwood says I don't have time for friends. Oh.
That's messed up.
How do you feel about that? I feel like I wish I could do both the things I need to do and the things I want to do.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Yes.
That's about as normal as it gets, Penny.
Everything going all right up there?
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
I win again. Maybe we should call it quits.
Shut up and deal.
Yeah, you're never gonna win.
Your niece sure is one of a kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
That's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it. Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that. Thanks, by the way,
He has his own
for looking out for
playing
him.
cards.
You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings? Hopefully they'll leave Remnant better than we left it for them.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant deflect a compliment. Those kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Uncle Crow?
What's going on? Grim?
No. Worse.
As much as I don't like
You two
Clover,
with
I
me.
do like that
Annie,
Crow is being
stay put and
appreciated
keep an eye
for
on our
once.
6. We may need an element of surprise.
Affirmative. I will plan for 6 possible outcomes.
I love her. Oh! Oh, this is where they're meeting her.
Alright, ladies, time to show them our teeth.
Robin! Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero, is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere. Are you lost?
It's pretty easy to get turned around out here in the tundra. Everything looks the same.
Also, they haven't explained
Thanks for checking up
the
on us, though.
Amity
We'll be on
Tower
our
to
way.
everybody.
I was hoping you played straight with me. What's Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a
Yeah,
checkup.
keeping that secret is not really a great...
You've been
Look.
scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for. It doesn't have to be difficult.
Oh, she's got a
Just
trigger finger glove.
tell me.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
How about you, Pipsqueak? 5 o'clock shadow? Either of you want to tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle. We
That's
need...
enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the election instead of harassing Huntsman. Now, it's time to let us pass.
I think you've misjudged the situation. One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Then I suggest you do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Robin Hill, I would like to politely ask that you call off the huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
All right. Joanna! May! The protector of Mantle, huh?
Let us through. Please.
Is it because they're scared of Penny, or...
Robin, good luck at the election.
That's an interesting face-off there.
That was a close one.
You're telling me.
What now?
I want to know why Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
Hey! My girls! Giant summons battle. Oh, yeah, she's older than you, hon. Oh, it was a draw.
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them your own. Wow. That was very close to a compliment. I didn't intend it that way.
We all make mistakes, I guess.
You've grown up a bit, haven't you? You're not the little girl clinging to the family name anymore.
Since Beacon, I haven't really had a choice. Father's view of the world no longer matches with mine.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done. We can move forward without him. Together. I know General Ironwood would have a place for you.
I don't think that's what she wants to do.
I would be grateful to him if he did. But I'm not sure I could accept.
Really?
It's just... our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful and withdrawn. We should be opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we weather the storm, we will. I know the General hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
Everybody thinks what they're doing is right.
Mm-hmm.
But usually they're just looking out for themselves. And their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets.
True.
Not from me.
That sounds like foreshadowing.
Come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm just kind of absorbing. Oh! Winter Maiden? They're saying.
That's the Winter Maiden.
Yeah, she could pass any day now. Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
They're wanting her to be in her final
chosen
thoughts.
You to be the next. When she dies.
Winter the Winter Maiden.
How long have you known?
Since Beacon fell.
Doesn't it bother you? He practically groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the General first proposed it to me. But the more I thought about it, the more I saw it as a privilege. A chance to do some real good for Atlas. For Remnant.
But your destiny was chosen for you. Without your input.
Perhaps. But I'm choosing it now. I've made it my own. And I take great pride in it. That has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
I think she would make a really good maiden.
I guess we've both had to do a little bit of that. Carving out our own way.
I suppose we have.
I love these two so much.
Speaking of the family name,
what is he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will be opposing General Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Atlas. It is my belief that these measures are not only reckless, but criminal. With no shipments allowed to enter or leave the kingdom, I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm as many of you. Effective immediately, I'm forced to shut down all non-essential SDC operations. If elected to office, I will make the changes necessary to fix what Ironwood has broken. I hope you ask yourself before the vote, can you trust anyone else to stop Ironwood? Will Robin Hill be able to get your jobs back?
He's trying to make points that appeal to the people, but people already hate him.
I think Father may have just provided the spark that's going to set this kingdom on fire.
Oh, he's... They've been on the cusp of rebellion for a while now. Pointing that stuff out. Yeah, not great. Not a great thing. Yikes. I think I'm gonna do reactions a little differently this week because I'm having to record me watching them kind of back to back. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to film reviews separate and then tack them onto the end of the reactions. So it'll switch over to the review after this, because there's a lot I want to talk about in these episodes, but I don't have a whole lot of time at the moment, but I do want to watch the episodes. So I'm gonna give it a pause here to go watch the next episode, but you guys will see my review right now. So okay, so I think I've decided I do not like doing videos this way because it's been a hot minute since I did my reaction. I just put off doing the review for so long, so I'm gonna stop doing things like that, but it will be like that for these 2 episodes. Anyway, so episode 5, Sparks. The opening montage of them all getting acclimated into their different jobs as hunters and huntresses was just the cutest thing ever. I love Jean taking the kids to school and all of the moms swooning over him. I love that he's getting some appreciation. He's a good boy. I was seeing Winter and Weiss training together with their glyphs, and Ironwood and Oscar training together, which explains that scene in the intro that everyone was freaking out about, unless there's a double meaning, of course. And then seeing Ruby and Harriet train together since they have similar semblances, that was really cool. And the return of Team Funky, which is what I got spoiled on, because immediately after the episode had gone up, someone posted a Neon Cat gif tagged Ruby, and I was like, come on, man, seriously? So that was a thing. Another thing I did not think I needed was Neon versus Nora, because that whole sequence was great, and her making jabs about her relationship with Ren. Like, Neon always goes for the low blow in her fighting, and that was fun. And we learned one more of Team Funky's names, Cobalt. Still don't know the I yet, but both of them look real cool, and it was cool seeing the whole team for once. And cool seeing them again, because they were a great part of Volume 3. And then we had the scene with the transport, which... the scene where Penny was talking about how Ironwood told her that she doesn't have time for friends. Like, 1... screw you, Ironwood. But 2, it was just sad because Penny is real. She has feelings. She has a soul. And, you know, you can tell that's all Ruby wants for her is that she's happy. But she doesn't get that chance. And then the conversation with Clover and Crow. I still don't like Clover. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Which isn't far. So I don't trust him at all. But I don't know, just the way he was talking about the kids and like how he's kind of side-eyeing Crow through that. I don't know, something about that just didn't feel right. But doesn't mean he's wrong about the fact that Crow has had a big impact on those kids, and Crow should be appreciated because I believe that 100%. And then the confrontation with Robin. So this was our first time meeting Robin, and I gotta say, she's right. This kind of shows that they're really hiding the true purpose of Amity from the people, that they're trying to make a global communication system, which on one hand, I understand why they're doing that because it prevents people from sabotaging their plan, but on the other hand, that could really work against them because as we're seeing, it breeds distrust that they're putting resources into something that they won't tell people about, rather than putting it towards the people that really need it at the moment. And so Robin's right on that, and you know, she has a great point. I also love that she called Crow a 5 o'clock shadow. That was awesome. Another thing popped into my head. I'm wondering, like, I know it's because they need someplace out of the way, but it just seems odd to be doing the renovations on Amity at an old dust mine that's still full of volatile dust crystals. I don't know, it just seems like an odd place to be doing that, but that could be just me being paranoid, which I'm very paranoid. I also kind of wonder how Robin feels about Penny, because it was Penny, like, saying, please let us through, that was finally made her give way. And I'm wondering if that's because they fear Penny, or if they respect her to some extent, because she's the main one who's been helping protect Mantle through all of this. And she is, like, you can tell she's a good person. Penny, like, exudes sweetness. But they probably gotta still just trust her because of Ironwood and all of them. Because that's where she came from, and that's... yeah. But then... Winter. That big plot bomb that Ironwood has been grooming Winter this entire time to become the next Winter Maiden. Which, one, shady on Ironwood's part. Kind of as like a backhanded compliment to Winter's talent, that the reason he's kept her so close all this time is so that hopefully she'll end up being the next Maiden. But that conversation about how, yeah, this was chosen for her, but it's what she wants to, so she's making it her own destiny, which we're seeing some parallels here. We've been seeing parallels to Volume 3, which, yikes. But this one was a big one. Because, one, we have someone who's being set up to become a new Maiden. And there was that nice little talk about destiny and how we feel about that. That's very concerning, and the death flags for Winter are not great. Especially since, like, ever since the Weiss's character short for before Volume 5, when Winter said, you know, I'm not always going to be there to protect you. Yikes. It's worrying. And then Jacques' speech. It's a really weird speech to have given, because on one hand, it pits himself against Ironwood and kind of puts himself on that side of things. That he's going to be completely opposing Ironwood and everything, which I suppose is what could give him supporters, but laying people off and shutting things down, kind of like forcing people's hands. And people already don't like Jacques. They don't like the Schnees. So it was just a really weird power move. And I don't know exactly what he expected to accomplish from it, because I could see it going either way. But yeah, that was an episode. Definitely felt like a build-up to the election, and lots of interesting little plot tidbits in there. We're gonna have to see where that goes. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.